Second race in a Renault Clio Cup Europe at Magny Cours did not end up very well for me. But after what happened in a race 1, there's a lot to watch for, guys. There's been a lot of action, a lot of drama. Sunday morning here, which means in a Renault Clio Cup Europe we have a Quali 2 and Race 2 upcoming, guys. Yesterday was a very difficult day. Quali 1 was great. I did my best quali ever, P12 from 40 cars in the European Championship. Second and first in my class, I actually think. And then unfortunately in race 2 I was involved in a massive incident that was unavoidable from my side. I avoided it in the best of my ability, but you can't see anything. You just can't see car flying from 90-degree angle right into you, know. The driver in front of me got very lucky. He got just tapped barely. And I got actually lucky a bit as well, because last second I saw something and I just like reacted to it. So I basically like braked and opened the steering, which if I were like a meter ahead, my car would be completely gone. Like I would be T-boned and it would be over. So I'm very happy I avoided most of it, but unfortunately not avoided everything. But more about that you can see in the first video. Now we focus for the Quali 2 and Race 2. I'm very hyped. I hope everything will be all right. Team did an amazing job, as usual, guys. My biggest crash, I would say, in Clio, and also most expensive, and completely out of my hands, guys. It's been very wild here in Magny Cours. For some reason, it's way more dirty than Imola and Spa in terms of racing. But let's see what's gonna happen, guys. I'm very looking forward. I'm very hyped for the Quali 2, and I'm very hyped for the Race 2. I'm very curious also how the car will work now, because it should be fixed. It was very big damage, but we will find out in the Quali. The Quali 2 was very difficult. There has been a very long red flag. There has been a big incident for one of the drivers. He actually had to be taken into the hospital, so it was very scary. And the Quali for me was very difficult. I had some issues with the car from the previous day, from the incident from Saturday, and I would like to tell you more about it. Right, guys, Race 2 incoming. Actually, in a Quali, I had an issue with my steering and the suspension. I had a puncture. And we find out that probably because of the incident from the Saturday, my rim just gave up during the Quali and it was broken, completely broken. So luckily nothing happened, but now the car should be 100%. I'm feeling 100%. So, well, hopefully we'll have a really good finish of the weekend, because it's been pretty difficult, I must say, in Magny Cours, but I want to finish in style. We start in P17, which is pretty good considering everything, and let's go, let's have some fun. Guys, by the way, huge thumbs up to everyone who's supporting, guys. We got some amazing people buying the sticker on the car with their name and such to support the damage and stuff we got during the weekend, and also incredible partners, guys, with GT Omega, Asus Republic of Gamers, Assetec and Coach Dave Delta. Thank you so much, guys, for making this all happen, and let's go racing. Let's finish this hard weekend with awesome race.
I'm not saying it.
Avec le numéro 4 pour Aurélien.
Let's go, mate.
Good luck.
Thank you. Let's go, fellow sim racers. Magny Cours Race 2. Very difficult weekend. Let's finish it with a great race. But please, no Puntarino. Jimmo! Let's go, fellow sim racers. Let's try to go on the inside. Don't be on the right, there's too much dirt. Let's even if I need to lose position, let's try to be on the inside. Let's have some fun, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love this shit. I couldn't believe my start. That was such a rocket ship of a start. That was so good. I was really focusing on having good reaction. I warm up my tires very well as well. So it felt like I have a launch control or something. The car just rocket started and everyone was kind of nice. And then you see the red car that went off the track at the beginning. That was the car that was involved in like a huge incident behind, guys. We got a safety car right after the hairpin. We got a red flag. My first red flag during the race. It was pretty scary. There was a huge incident. I think 3 drivers had to be taken to the medical or to hospital. I haven't seen the onboards, but I don't want to share anything, guys, because drivers got injured. It has been the biggest crash I've seen in a Clio. Very scary, very big incident. Drivers injured and cars destroyed. So yeah, bit of a shocking, guys. For us, it meant red flag. We were standing in the pits for about 15 minutes. And then the race was resumed. Fortunately, during this situation, my GoPro completely overheated, so we have to use the same angle as we used in the Imola video. I must say this 360 camera is very good. And the race start for me was very good. But there has been some questionable driving, I would say. I have been a bit disappointed with the driver standard in the second race of the Clio Cup at Magny Cours. But I will let you watch and enjoy, and let me know in the comments how many times did you count I got hit or bumped from behind. This was probably my only mistake across the whole weekend. I had a bit of a hesitation in the middle of the corner, a bit of a misshift there on the exit that cost me a possible position, but it was a really good try. It didn't work, but it was a great try for overtake. I'm very proud of myself trying these moves, you know, not always this is gonna work, but I'm very proud of myself trying these and testing different scenarios for overtakes. But watch closely the car behind me, that's P2 in my class. Now this move didn't make me happy at all. There was no room on the inside, and driver behind me, he literally just used me as a brake. I had all tires locked and he still kept pushing me from behind, from the corner away, and get the position. So I was pretty very disappointed with this, and I was like in my head, okay, this might be a possible protest after the race. Let's keep going. I just want to add a little funny information, guys. After the Saturday big incident, my front of the car was still a bit bent. We tried to fix it as possible, but my car was still not perfect for the race number 2, which was fine, except the second and third corner where I was struggling with absolute insane understeer. Like during the quali 1 or practice 1 and 2, my car was oversteering in the second and third corner. But during the race 2 and the quali 2 basically, I was just like, I could not steer at all, which made my race a little bit more difficult, but it was the only corner I was struggling. And that was a lot of fighting ahead of me, and we were in a leading group. That was some awesome exchange, guys. Fighting for P1 in a class and P9 overall in the European Championship. As a sim racer, I literally can't believe this. You can see, guys, in my face that I'm enjoying this. This is such a great experience, guys. Such a rush of adrenaline as a sim racer in real racing. I don't know if you guys noticed in all the action, but what do you guys think about this very nice overtake? I was very disappointed in this race. 2 overtakes on me and both of them basically the same. But we were still fighting for top 10 and P1 in the class. And real racing is just so amazing. The adrenaline, guys, is just... But unfortunately, 2 laps to the end of the race, this upcoming scenario and massive battle happened around me and with me. And that's where my racing weekend will meet its very sad ending. Well, guys, please, I don't want to have any bad wording or any ill words towards the other driver. He came to me right after the race to apologize, which I obviously accepted. I was very mad at the time, but when the driver approached me, I was already calmed down. So I was like, you know, hey, at least you have a balls to come and say sorry, you know, that I appreciated that a lot, you know. What I think caused this incident, the driver was behind me. You can see it very nicely in the replay. Then when we start braking, he goes behind me even more. But then when we approach the apex or something, I don't know if he locked up or if he released the brake, but he suddenly just accelerates basically into me, you know. So at that situation, not much I could have done better. Also, considering I had a car ahead. We went to the stewards, driver got a penalty. It was very straightforward. At the stewards, you know, they instantly said it's his fault. You know, it was no question at all. But it was very shame. Yeah, it was very shame, guys. The sad part was when I was going sideways like this, in my radio, the race director said, 1 lap to go, 1 lap to go. And I was like, oh, man. Well, actually, if you want to know what happened with the car, guys, the car, when I got hit, it was actually okay. But when I was going sideways and trying to catch the slide, I had a car on my left and car on my right. And the car on my right, we collected again, you know, crashed again. I don't know if I could have done anything better, guys, there. I was literally just catching the car from the massive slide. We hit again, and the driver literally drove over my right wheel, which got completely broken. I have an empty tire, the rim is broken in several places, and my dry shaft was snapped in half completely, and I lost the gear, and the shaft was basically coming out of the other side of the car. So, again, quite a lot of damage on the car actually from this incident, because I think some of the stuff from the Saturday was still there, and this incident basically finished it, you know? So new door, new side panel, 2 new rims, the drive shaft and everything. So I will let myself from the Sunday do the rest of the talking. Guys, unfortunately, not a good ending of Magny Cours weekend. If you saw the video, I guess you know, but I don't know what to say, guys, I don't know what to say what is positive, unfortunately. I'm extremely disappointed with this weekend. The performance from my side, I think, was absolutely fantastic. I drove really well, very clean as well, very good. But I don't know, guys, like something was happening with the other drivers this weekend. If you saw my video, you can see not a single clean overtake. Every overtake was pretty damn dirty. And then what happened in the end was just, yeah. Like, I have no hard feelings to the other driver. At least this driver, he came to apologize. He was sorry for the incident. But, you know, so no hard feelings. You know, at least he apologized, you know. But it's a really shame, guys. The car is broken again. The drive shaft is broken. Some bodywork. And I'm very sorry for not being more positive, guys. On the bright side, my pace was absolutely insane. The start from P17 to P10 in a half a lap was probably the proudest moment of my sim to real racing life. I think I did very well, but I need to go to stewards now, guys, and I wish I could do something more positive, unfortunately. But if you see the video, guys, just please no hard feeling to the driver, and let me know what you think, at least, guys, about the performance. I think I did very well. Unfortunately, the GoPro died during the red flag, and yeah, like. A very expensive weekend. This weekend cost me basically double what the weekend is, so I don't know what we're gonna do in the future. It's gonna be very difficult, but hopefully next time we're gonna have more luck and a little bit more safer driving around us, guys, because this was not racing today, you know? This was not racing. I really enjoyed the race, but I didn't enjoy how I was getting, like, not a single overtake was like nice, you know? That was like, I just got pushed off, you know, and then, you know, so well, guys, thank you so much for watching, leaving like and everything. I'm heading to the steward's room, and hopefully I will see you in sooner than later, guys, and hopefully we can race again, because this was way too expensive and big problems, you know? So see you guys. I don't know if you're still watching. I wanted to do a little assessment from the weekend. I really like the touring car racing, you know, when you're side by side, you bashing each other and so on. But I really am not a big supporter when you break in a corner on the inside, the car behind you is on the inside, and it just pushes you off the track, you know? I'm not a supporter of that. I don't like that kind of racing. I'm a big, I'm like an old school. I really like the proper, like, I don't mind banging doors and such, but there's a limit, you know, there's a bit of a limit. But anyway, guys, assessment of this racing weekend in Magny Cours. Car had to get straightened, like stripped naked, straightened, fixed basically most of the front of the car even after the race too. The suspension damage, the wheels damage, the new bonnet, the bumpers, the side panels, all the radiators and everything like that. Race 1, race 2 together, guys. 10,000 euro. And I haven't done anything wrong. Reality of the real racing, guys. See you in the next video.